traditional shotgun and Sunday school. Don't really care what you think, 'cause I've been asking around, and you know what I found is most of us believe the same things. And I won't conform, my mind ain't gonna change. I'm just like concrete, I'm all mixed up and set in my ways.
Hey there, YouTube. Patriot Piper coming at you. So hope you're all doing well. I know I'm doing extremely well today. Before we get into that, I'm smoking my homemade little tankard here. It's just a piece of dowel that I cut and drilled. A smaller dowel that I cut and drilled, and some heat shrink on the end for a mouthpiece. Gotta love it. Works great. And my camper for the day is an Eileen Dream Cigarello tube, because I can't find any of my campers. I don't know where any of them are, and it's kind of upsetting a little bit. But what are you gonna do? So in this, I'm smoking some Presbyterian mixture, just cause felt like it. Okay, so today was my day off from both jobs, so I figured I would go check out some of the local brick and mortars. There's a shop that I go to quite a bit, that, as I've said this a couple months back, he started carrying some of my leather accessories that I make, and I hadn't been up there in over a month or so, so I thought I'd go up there, check it out, see if anything had sold, and see if they had anything new, this, that, and the other. And so I went up there, and I was able to get a couple of things from them. But first I'll show you, this is my haul bag from today. A lot of stuff in here. So from the first shop, I picked up a couple of tins of some Cornell and Diehl stuff that I'd never seen. I don't know if it's new for this year or not, or last year, or maybe it's been around for a while and I just had never seen it before. But they're part of the same series. One is Awakened Elder, and the other is Mad Fiddler Flake. The Mad Fiddler Flake says, the eerie, otherworldly sound of a violin breaches the walls between your rooms as the mad fiddler reaches his crescendo. Embers take to your leaf, setting your mixture of Virginia, Casturi, Perique, and Black Cavendish ablaze in the darkness. I was able to try some of this while I was there, and it was really, really good. I really liked it. This other one I didn't try, but based on what's in it, I had a feeling I would really like it. Says, Awakened Elder, after centuries of undisturbed slumber, something has awakened them. In their return, a great plume of exotic smoke rises from the deep. The colors on this is making it kind of hard to... redolent with notes of Latakia, Casturi, Virginias, Burley, Perique, and Black Cavendish. So that just sounds really good. And this one, like I said, this one's a flake. There was another one that was a crumble cake. And this one, I'm going to get... Oh, I'm squeezing the sides like, oh, yeah, feel that package. I'm guessing this one's a ribbon cut because it kind of sounds like it. Like this has a lot of play in there. But this doesn't have any noise to it, so I'm assuming this is just going to be like a ribbon cut. These are both from 2018, so they're relatively new. So that's that. That was the first stop. Now, this is where the awesomeness begins. The other shop that I went to is a shop that I go to every few months. They're pretty close to my house, but it's an older mom and pop. They've been around for quite a while. They do have probably the biggest pipe selection of any brick and mortar in Omaha, hands down. One of the coolest humidors in Omaha, hands down. But they're probably the priciest shop in Omaha. Not so much on their cigars. Their cigars are pretty averagely priced. But their pipes, here's the issue with that I have with their pipes. They have a very big selection of top name brand pipes. No Savinellis, oddly enough, but they big selection of Petersons, Nordings, Viking. What else do they have? Just a lot of really nice, a good Meerschaum selection. Just really nice pipes. The problem is that they are a little bit higher, in my opinion, on the pricing. And they have a lot of stuff that's been there so long that the stems on some of their pipes already have substantial oxidation on the vulcanite. And it's like, okay, I'm sure that stem was nice and shiny and black at one point, but it's a dull, it looks like a chalk, like when you wipe a chalkboard and you don't, like there's dust remnants, it's like that light gray color. That's what a good number of the stems on their pipes look like. And it's like, I'm not going to spend all that money on a Nording or, even a Peterson or something like that. I'm not going to spend that money on a pipe like that if it's got all that oxidation on it. You want to knock the price down a little bit, maybe. But it just goes to show you that's, one of the downsides of having such a big online shopping market is that the mom and pops kind of lose the business. So I can understand that. But so I don't buy pipes there except for basket pipes. They have a really nice selection of basket pipes. So I wanted to go in there to get look for a basket pipe because there's a couple videos that I've been wanting to make for a while that I'm gonna make coming up probably maybe next week or this weekend. Yeah, because I have a few days coming up where I'm off, so I want to make it soon. But one of the videos I was gonna make is gonna be like a basics getting started, how to piping 101. A bunch of people have done them. I thought I'd do my take. So basket pipes fall into that, for that video as well. The other video I'm going to do is going to be kind of a similar video, I guess, but it's going to be piping on a budget. I know for me, budgeting what I can and can't buy plays a big part in my piping because I don't have. I'm very selective of the top dollar high end pipes that I buy. It has to be one that I really want, or kind of a special occasion, or there has to be a reason behind dropping what I consider, anyways. Maybe I'm just cheap, but $150 on a pipe, or I don't do it that often. I think I've only got 3 or 4 pipes in my collection that I've spent a substantial amount of money on. The rest of my pipes are all cobs, basket pipes, and pipes that I've bought at antique malls and things like that, and then restored. So, that's why I went there, was to look at their basket pipes. So, while I was there, that's where the rest of this bag comes into play. I did find a pretty nice. Set this guy right here. I did find a pretty nice basket pipe. Well, I think it's nice, anyways. Albania, it says. But I paid $20 for this, which I'm very happy with. But it's a saddle bit, little rustication on there, nice little finish on it. But I really liked it. I looked at a bunch of pipes and I was at the point where I was at, I had probably 5 different pipes in my hand, and I was trying to figure out which one to get. And the little old lady that owns the place was staring at me what are you she wasn't breathing down my neck or being pushy or anything like that, but I could tell she was just what is this guy doing? Because I just had I had all these pipes in my hand. I'm looking at them all, and so I settled on this one. But like I said, very sweet lady that runs the shop there. She's always very nice every time I go in there, and she knows her stuff. Her and her husband own the place, but so nice lightweight pipe. I don't know if you can hear that. Probably this mic picks up every sound, but yeah, it's a really nice little pipe. I'm happy with that. But, I paid $20 for this pipe, and I couldn't be happier with that. Then I went into their humidor, which I always do, and I got some sticks. This was a relatively inexpensive stick. I think it was $3.70 for this guy. It's a Schizo Maduro. Cool little band on that. Try that out. Now this is one that I've been wanting to try for quite a while. I've seen a lot of reviews on them, and people have said really, really good things about these. But this is the Alec Bradley Black Market in the torpedo shape, size. Really looking forward to this stick, $10 stick. And then the other one I got is Asylum 13. Don't know anything about it. It's a 50 ring, 5-inch, so it's either a Robusto size, I believe. I'm really bad with. I'm trying to memorize the Robusto, torpedo. What's the other one? There's a lot. Obviously there's a lot of different ones. So I'm trying to remember them all and memorize it as best I can. So bear with me on that. Now, here's where it gets really cool. Like I said, this shop tends to usually be on the kind of overpriced side. They tend to be pretty high. And last time I was there, they had all of the cult blends. And so there was a couple another reason why I went there was I was going to see if they still had them, and I was going to try to pick up a couple if they still had them. They also carry full line of Peterson tobaccos. But I don't need any. I've got the ones I like, and I've got enough of it. But I was going to pick up some University Flake, but they were out. Anyways, so the shelf where they had all the cult stuff before, they didn't have what they had before. They only had, I think, they had a few tins of Militia left, and I didn't. It's not that I didn't want it, it's that I saw something else that I wanted even more. So I found these. And bam, son. Frogmorton. I got a 2-ounce tin of, 1.75 ounce tin of Frogmorton on the log, and a 3-ounce tin of Frog on a log. I also got a 3-ounce tin of Frogmorton Cellar. Now, these are all from, oh crap. These are all from April of 2017. That's weird. So I told you that this place is usually a little high on the pricing of stuff. Usually their Peterson stuff is like $15-16 a tin, as opposed to $10 online. That's pretty, that's pretty standard for brick and mortar. But on the other brands, they tend to be a little bit higher. 3-ounce tin of Frogmorton Cellar. I don't know if you can see that. It says $25. I paid $25 a piece for these 3-ounce tins of Frogmorton, Frog on a Log, and Frogmorton Cellar. And I paid $15 for this 1.75 ounce tin of Frog on a Log. Now, I've never had Frog on a Log before. I have a tin of Cellar that my buddy hooked me up with. So that's open. So now I have a tin that I don't have to open, that I can sell it away. I bought 2 of these. This one I'm going to open and smoke. This one's going to get cellared. I have 3-ounce tin of On the Bayou that Ghost Cobb sent me. That's not open, but this shop also, they did have a tin of On the Bayou, another 3-ounce, so I may go back on Friday and buy it. I don't know, we'll see how that goes. But I saw these and I was like, they're selling discontinued. We all know the McClellan story. We all know that these are blends that will never be made again, ever. And we all also know what these are going for on places like eBay and things like that. And this place is selling these for old school standard pricing, no markup whatsoever. And that to me was the coolest thing ever. So I kind of went against my budgeting. Like I said before, I'm very budget minded when it comes to what I buy and when I buy it and things like that. I try not to buy things compulsively and things like that. I try really hard not to, but when I saw these, it was all over. There was no way I wasn't gonna buy these. And the thing is they have like 6 more of these there. I think they have 1 more of these. This was the only 2-ounce tin of Frogmorton they had. They had the 1 3-ounce of On the Bayou. They had a 2-ounce tin of McClellan Matured 24. So they had a good amount of this stuff in stock. So I may go buy more on Friday and see if they still have any left, which I'm thinking they probably will, because we'll see what happens. But if they do have more, or if they do still have it when I go on Friday, I was thinking if I pick some more of like the Cellar and whatever else, McClellan. Oh, they also had a bunch of McClellan bulk stuff. So, it's just crazy. But I was thinking if I get more of the Cellar when I'm there on Friday, whatever I get, I'm going to offer up for trade. Just because, at that price, I would, instead of buying it and keeping it for myself and hoarding it for myself, I would never be one of those guys that would buy it low and then go online and be like, oh, I can get $100 a tin for this stuff or whatever it is. Whatever. I know like this one's going for, if you can find it, the 3-ounce tins of On the Log are going for like 80, 90, $100. On the Bayou, $150 all day long on eBay. So $25 that I paid, yes please. But anyways, but I would want to get it out and give it to somebody else. Not as a gift, obviously, unless, I might give it as a gift, who knows. But, like I said, look forward to an update on that, because if I get more that's, if I get the, On the Bayou, I'm going to keep that and Cellar it. Or I may Cellar the one that Ghost Cobb sent me, because I think that one's got more age on it. But everything was from 2017, so it must be an old batch stash that they had or whatever. But yeah, if I get more of that, like I said, I'll offer it up for trade to anybody that's interested, and we'll go from there. But we'll see how that goes. But anyways, guys, I don't know how long this video is. I'm sure it's hella long. And I got another video to do. I got a VR to film. So I'm going to do that. But appreciate you watching, sticking around. If you're still here, thanks a lot. Appreciate it. Until next time, guys, as always, have a great day. Pleasant evening. I'm Patriot Piper. See you next time. Later.